Okay, friends, so this key is all about setting yourself up for growth and continual progress with your business. So in Mary Kay, we're going to talk about this key in two different ways. One is in your first month, but then the second part of this video is going to be like what is going to keep you going. So in your first month, there is your tracking sheet that is a part of your key. And it says download your Power Start tracking sheet here. So this is to be used in your first month, your first month of your business. So we're going to talk about that one first, and then we're going to talk about what it is to keep you going, because that's what really, really matters. So with every business, right? Anybody who owns a business, a good business, always has monthly goals, right? It's kind of like they're projecting their goals for the month and what goals they're going to hit and all that kind of stuff. So your new business is the same way. So if you want to have really good traction and growth in your business, then every month you need a place to play. And so we're going to talk about this in your first month, like I said, and then the rest of the lifetime of your business. So in Mary Kay, you'll hear the terms called Perfect Start. And so this is the little Perfect Start pin that you can get. A Perfect Start is when you see 15 faces and do 5 Pearl Girls or 5 marketing plans or 5 marketing chats. They're all kind of the same thing. So 15 faces and 5 in a month is the Perfect Start. And so if you do 15-5 in your first month, then you're going to get the Perfect Start pin. Okay. You'll also hear what's called the Power Start. Power Start pin, it still says PS, but this one has diamonds and sparkles. So this is what's called a Power Start. So a Power Start is seeing 30 faces and doing 10 marketing plans in any month, or Pearl Girls or Pearl anything like that. And when you do above 30-10 in any month, that is what's called a Power Start Plus. Look at that, baby. Woo! That is attractive. And so these are pins that you can put on your shirt, on your jackets, everything like that. And people are just like, wow, what's that? And it's like, well, this is really cool. I'm a new consultant with Mary Kay, and part of this is my training, and it helps me with product knowledge, and you get to try all the new products, and you can just kind of explain what you're doing. And so your first goal in your business is to get you going. And if you're like, well, I don't know what I should shoot for, I would always say a Power Start. Power Start minimum. Power Start minimum is where you are going to be having sales, new team members, and growth. And that's what you want for your business. I mean, that's where you're really like getting results. And it's exciting. And so Power Start minimum is my recommendation. And so that's your first month of training, it's a goal to do a Power Start. Now, your Power Start for this key does not start until you like see your first face. You know what I mean? So your day one is not going to be the day you start, because you like won't even have a starter kit to work from yet. So it's usually like when you have, like you can talk to me about a launch party or a debut, or again, from your booking key where it's like book 8 to do your 5 first parties. Whenever your first party is, that could be your day one. And so the goal is to see either 15 faces, 30 faces, or more in your first month from that first day, because by doing that, it makes you really good at what you do, because you start to learn different people's like skin types and all that kind of stuff. And how I do it, and I'm sure we'll talk about this later, but it's pretty cool because the first thing I do is I always book them for the spa guided facial with charcoal masking, microdermabrasion, lip and hand treatments, and eye zone therapy. So it's about a $400 facial that they get to be a part of for free for helping you and being one of your guinea pigs. And so I always make sure they know it's totally free, totally fun. I don't need you to buy anything, but if you want anything, I'll obviously have it for you. But no obligation whatsoever. I just literally need the faces to get good. And then if they're like, yeah, sure, then I'm like, well, that is awesome. And if you're game, I would kiss you forever and ever if you could round up some girls, and I would give you some free product, and we'll talk about that that later. Or you could just say, could you invite some friends? Please, please, please. Can you bring your mom? Can you bring your sisters? And that way, that'll help me towards my 30 faces faster. So when you see 30 faces, you don't really want to see 30 faces one by one by one by one by one, right? Because that would take a lot of time. So this is all about working smart, not hard. So I always book a person, and then I have a killer hostess program, which, and it's just fun. Like, we can either do this just you and me, or if you want to do a girls' night, I mean, we all know we don't get nearly as much time with our friends or family as we want. So this is a good excuse to have just an hour of pampering just for you guys. And then that's what's called the You, Me, and Free, where you can earn some free product, have a girls' night, and you can help me get good and get outside my comfort zone. And so that, if you're willing, that would be super awesome. So that is the You and Me or You, Me, and Free. So your first month, that's the goal, is just that tracking sheet. So it says download your Power Start tracking sheet here. The other thing is if in your first month, when you see your 30 faces and you're a new red jacket, which is where you have 3 new team members, then you get a Kate Spade item of your choice. So I have some Kate Spade items and you can pick from. So that's really cool too. On top of getting a red handbag. And with all the new bonuses that are happening for every new qualified team member that you have, it's a $50 team building bonus. I mean, it's just incredible, you guys. So basically, that's exciting. Now, after your first month is over, and in your second full month of Mary Kay, this is what we have for our unit. So we're the Wild area, and Wild stands for Women Increasing the Lives of Other Divas. And you know, maybe by now, I used to work at a zoo. I love animals. We're the Wild area. And so this is our Do the Wild Thing program. And so every month then, this helps you decide how you're going to play that month. And there's recognition and all kinds of things. And it helps you set a goal at the beginning of every month. This is what I'm going to do. And then it tracks it for you. So there's the low bar, which is the Wild at Heart. So the Wild at Heart program is in that month. You did 15 faces, 5 marketing plans, 300 wholesale. And that's just going to happen. And basically that's doing a perfect start all over again, because every month you want to set a new goal and then go after it. And when you do that, you're going to be featured in our newsletter. You're going to have Facebook recognition, and you're going to have a handpicked surprise gift from me. And I love doing that. Okay, the second category is the Wild Thing. And the Wild Thing is basically doing a Power Start again, because that's the goal, right? Is that you're booking parties from your parties, you're getting referrals, and you're keeping your momentum going. So Power Start. And that is 30 faces, 10 marketing plans or pearls, and then earning your $600 wholesale challenge that month. And so that, again, is just going to happen from your sales. And when you do that, that is everything from below, plus you're going to be the Jewelry Achiever that Mary Kay offers every month, the promotion. Plus, you're going to be a part of a group Zoom, which is, it's like the Brady Bunch where you can see each other, but it's going to be with a top director in Mary Kay. So it's going to be a very exclusive experience for you, just a handful of other people, and a top director in Mary Kay. And you're going to have time with that director. Now, you thought that was good. Just wait, because then the next category up, my loves, is the Wild One, which is basically from here on up, it's doing a Power Start Plus. And that is 45 faces in a month, 15 marketing plans or pearls, 900 wholesale. You're going to get everything from below. But with this one, I take into account who you are, how you think, operate, all that, what you need right now with your business. And I match you with one of my top director friends for a one-on-one coaching call with her. That's huge. That's huge. I mean, people pay in the real world, gosh, what? Probably $100 an hour for someone's time who's that good at something. So that's a big darn deal. So that's that one. And then the party animal is the top category that you can do. And my offspring director, Paige, when she was a brand new consultant, she did the party animal in her first month and went on target for her car, her first month of Mary Kay. Earned it 4 months later and then became a director like 3 months after that. So if you want to go places, you have an ambitious heart, going above and beyond a Power Start, that's how you get it done really fast, and that's fun. They always say fast is easy, slow is hard. And with that one, that's 60 faces, 20 marketing plans, 1,200 wholesale. You get everything listed below, but with this one, I will come to you wherever you live and I will plan a mystery surprise date for you. And if you don't know much about me yet, I love planning mystery surprise dates. So that's very, very fun. So this is your categories. And then when you flip it open, it has everything you need to track for the month. So it's helping like tally. This is like a tallying thing. This is book 5th booking challenge. So our goal is always to book 10 by the 5th of every month. So having 10 new bookings by the 5th of every month, that just sets you up to have a really strong month, because they always say, here's my cat, they always say half of the parties you have scheduled reschedule. So by having 10 on your books, that means you probably have 5 secured. So that's exciting. And then this other part, this allows you every week to put in who she is and where she is in the process. So did she buy a basic set, like a basic skincare set from you? Did she come to a guest event? That would be G. So it has you kind of keep track of your people, which is super handy. And then the last page is your tracking sheet for the month. So you can write down her name and what your sales were from her. And it helps you keep on target for being a star consultant that quarter, which is super helpful. And then this also helps you figure out what your average sale per face is. So you'll hear people say, well, what's your average sale per face? And you're like, I don't know. Well, how you tell is at the end of every month, you add up all your sales, and then you would divide it by the number of faces that you saw. So let's say you saw 40 faces. So you would add up all your sales, and let's say you had $3,000 in sales, and you would divide that by 40, because that's the number of new faces that you saw that month, and that would tell you what your average sale per face was. So then in the future, 2 things can happen. One, if you were saving up for like a vacation and you knew how much it was, like let's say you wanted to pay for a vacation with your Mary Kay money and you needed, I don't know, $3,000. Well, then you could take $3,000 and divide that by your average sale per face, and that would start helping you get on target. Like it would tell you how many faces you needed to see to sell $3,000 or whatever the case may be. So that's the first thing. And then also, if you know what your average sale per face is, then you can start doing things to bump it up. So let's say your average sale per face is $40. Well, then maybe the next month you do a promotion for eye makeup removers for $9.99. So at your checkout table, when you were doing your individual closes, you could have a bottle of eye makeup remover, and you could just say, this is my special for the month. These are oil-free eye makeup removers. You shake it to activate it. See this little meniscus in the middle? The bottom part takes off regular. The top is waterproof. You shake it to activate it. Put it on a cotton ball. It just envelopes your lashes and it just wipes it off. So you're not like wrinkling yourself or pulling out your poor little eyelashes or anything like that. So with those, that would start bumping up your sales about $10 a face. So anyway, this is a business. And if you treat it like a business, it will pay you like a business. And if you treat it like a hobby, it will pay you like a hobby. So it's so cool that you get to decide. But I can just tell you guys from personal experience, this business is the best business ever, and it does not consume your life whatsoever. Your training is all about getting good now so that it's easy and flawless, and you can fit it in without thinking anytime, anywhere, and you can be making money and having all the freedom that you want. You're becoming a better person along the way. Your joy and happiness is increasing. You're making other people happy and helping others. And it's just the coolest process. So I'm so excited to be a part of your journey. And that is what a Perfect Start, a Power Start Plus is. And after your first month, that's what transitions into your tracking sheet every month. And then every month that you do one of these, you're going to want to get on the website, and in the drop-down box for the prizes, it asks you what monthly challenges you did. And so then you could say, for September, I did the wild one. And that way I make sure to get you your prizes. So anyway, all right, I'm always here to help you. You probably know that by now. But just in case, I adore you. So happy you're a part of our unit. And I really thank you for taking the time to investing in yourself to get good. All right, I will talk to you later, friend. Bye-bye.